what? They're always giving advice. They're going rat-a-tat-tat with the chat, yeah. I cry, dwelling on the past from back when I was young, thinking of my school days and trying to write this song. Classroom schemes and dreams, man, they couldn't save me, cause my days were numbered when I signed down on AV. Teenage kicks running out, what could we do? I still show respect to my boys who made it through, and getting told off Mr. T how my life will be, and giving him a signal so everyone could see. Sunshine and shade, those girls I'd serenade, thinking of those 6-phone chicks that misbehave, hoping that those days would go on and on forever. Every day something new, just friends running together. Then suddenly school ends, your teenage life's gone. All your mates are growing up now, they're moving on. And now I'm looking back, I'll tell you what I know. Do you listen to your teacher? No, I don't think so. Come on!
Did you learn at school today?
Did you learn?
That's what the teachers used to say.
That's what they used to say.
But they don't know, don't understand, do they? Why?
Say
Do
what?
they always give advice?
Always giving advice.
Say just be nice, always think twice.
Chat, yeah.
But it's been a long time since they had a teenage life.
It's fine, together they will shine. Yeah, yeah. Shine. Hear me now. And if you give the kids time, they won't do the crime. No, no. Let me see some hands, come on. Yeah. Now my bad old ways were during my school days. Messing with those grade A's, my life is just a haze. I'm going through the struggle, 5'10" and kicking back, so I can let the flow lace it up now on the track. Oh yeah, I felt the pain while chasing all the fame. I'm being told I'm nothing, just a player in the game. But now I walk tall, stand proud for you to see. I'm driving these fast projects, 5 stars for me. Come on.
Did you learn at school today?
Take your turn.
That's
You
what
better
the
learn.
teachers used to say. But they don't know, don't understand, do they? Why?
Say
Do
what?
they always give
They're always
advice?
giving advice.
Say just be nice,
They're going
always think
rat-a-tat-tat with the
twice.
chat, yeah.
It's been a long time since they had a teenage
You know it's been a long time, such a long, long time.
Since they had a teenage life.
Thank you, vote for the music.
Hello and good evening, and you are listening to EUROjam with Jamie Davis, and we sure have got a jam-packed show for you tonight on Callan FM and ESCplus on YouTube. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I did attend the London Eurovision party. I was at the press event. I was able to interview a few of the entries for this year's song contest and 1 or 2 faces from the past. So, anyway, enjoy the show, and here comes our first interview, and that was with Nikki French. Now, if you remember her, she represented the UK in 2000, and she hosted the show at Café de Paris, which you can find in Leicester Square in London. Obviously, you're hosting the London Eurovision party tonight. How do you feel ahead of that?
Oh, I always get very excited. It's lovely seeing all the acts turning up and knowing what they are going through, knowing how excited they're getting. A lot of them are only meeting their fellow performers like today for the first time, and it's really nice to see. You know, it's, as I always say, it does more for international relations than any government can.
I was going to say, because that's the great thing about Eurovision. You know, all the countries getting together to it's not just about the win. It's celebrating music in Europe.
Yeah, and it's great fun, and you know, people they all seem to get on well. They all support each other as well, which is nice. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, and tonight it's going to be a great show, I think.
Out of all of the songs, is there any of them that are stuck in your head at the moment?
Not really, because I'm waiting to hear them tonight. That's a really clever little get out, isn't it? Waiting to hear them tonight so that, you know, I can see them performed live, because that makes a big difference as well. The actual performance now matters a lot. As I've said before, there's been songs in the past few years that the fans expected to win absolutely by a landslide, and it didn't, because the performance wasn't that great. You know, you need to have a confidence about you when you're on that stage. You can't just sort of let the song do it for you. And you know, some people have found that out, and others step it up a gear for the performance, and they're the ones that do well. So I've heard a few of them in their sound checks, and there's some very, very, very good voices coming out tonight.
Absolutely, and 18 years ago you represented the UK at the Globe Arena.
That makes me feel so old.
I didn't try to rub it in or anything. I mean, because obviously you had to prepare for that. What were the feelings like ahead of that?
Oh, it was amazing. When I get really, really worked up about something, I tend to just start walking in random directions. And I was married at the time, and my husband said to the backing vocalist, "She'll start walking off. Just let her. She's just in thought, and she's fine." And I did, you know, and it's my way of coping with sort of like the nerves side. But all the way through, because it had been a dream since I was a little kiddie to represent my country at Eurovision, and it genuinely was. When it came to it, I wasn't so much nervous as excited. I got on that stage and thought, you've dreamt of this for so long, you're not going to muck it up now. I didn't actually think muck it up now, but that was a different word I used. But it was so enjoyable, and it just breezed past. You know, suddenly 3 minutes was gone, and it was like, oh, can I do it again? Because I don't remember it. You know, it was wonderful, a most wonderful experience.
And final question, you've got a new single out today. How about you reveal a bit more about that?
Yes, the single's called Steal the Crown, and it's on Energize Records, and it's available from today. And about an hour ago, we were informed it's already gone to #1 in the Vocal iTunes chart. Yay!
Awesome! High five!
High five! And I'm performing it for the first time tonight at the Eurovision party. Not nervous at all.
Well, Nikki French, thank you very much for giving up your time.
Thank you.
And enjoy the show tonight.
Oh, I'm sure I will after a few Chardonnays.
Once I had a dream. I thought we had everything, living such a perfect life. We had it all, and our love took flight deep into the night. Now I'm alone again, but I'm gonna be strong. And the tears that I have cried, you'll never see. Oh, but crying in vain was never for me. Don't play that song again, reminding me of how it used to be. Don't play that song again, I wish it could be like before, when you were here with me. Oh yeah. Oh DJ, please don't play that song again. Time changes everything, and that's what they say. But it's too late for regrets when all's said and done. It just wasn't meant to be. Now I'm the lonely one. Don't play that song again, reminding me of how it used to be. Don't play that song again, I wish it could be like before, when you were here with me. Oh yeah. Oh DJ, please don't play that song again. Don't
from Lithuania. Welcome to the London Eurovision party. Is this your first time in the UK?
No, it's my third time in London. Yeah, like this is the city where I'm watching.
I mean, how do you feel ahead of the event? Because obviously this is a great warm-up for Eurovision. And is it quite nice for you to share your song before the song contest? I know that's a bit of a daft question,
Yeah.
but obviously the more fans you gather, the better chances you have of winning the contest.
I think the most important thing of these pre-parties because you can meet a lot of different artists and to communicate with them. I think this is the best moment. I don't know if showing the song is like good or bad. I think it's good, you know, that a lot of people can hear the song, but the main thing is to meet you and to meet all the artists. So.
And now let's talk about your Eurovision past, because I've written here that you've tried to represent Lithuania in 2013, 2014, 2016 and 2017. Can I just say, fantastic determination to get that spot. You finally got it on your 5th attempt. So is all that long distance wait been worth it?
Yeah, I think it was really worth it. This year I was not planning to go to Eurovision. I was saying to me that I will keep 1 year and then after maybe I will go. But Vytautas Bikus called me and he said I have really good songs that can win this year. And I was thinking, okay, I will listen and I will say my opinion. And when I just listened to that song, my heart was melting because for me this song is so magical and so special. So I thought that okay, maybe one more time I will try and then I will see what happens. And here I won.
And there we go. Yeah. It's worked out. I mean that's what's really important, though, isn't it, for any singer, is to believe in the song as well as trying to get the audience to get behind it.
It's the most important thing. It doesn't matter if the song is lyrical, you can dance with the song, it doesn't matter. But the most important thing that you can believe in the song, because if you don't believe, who can believe?
Exactly, absolutely. Obviously, there's only a few weeks away from the main stage. Is there anything you can say about the staging, or is it all behind closed doors?
No, I can say a lot of things. There will be no show. Just light, no colorful things. But the main important thing is to feel that song when you're singing. That people can feel it. So this is the main song, and those kind of things. So this is just little details.
I was talking to some of the members of the press here, and we agree that this is one of the strongest ever songs for Lithuania. So how do you feel about that?
It's really pressure for me, but I really like it, because a lot of foreign people, are thinking the same, they're saying Lithuania, oh my god, this time is so unique and la la la. So for me it's really nice, because Lithuania people are sometimes saying no, this is too much lyrical song, why they're sending this and why they're sending that, but the most inspirational thing for me is a lot of people abroad, they're saying such a nice song, so for me it's super good. Thank you so much.
It's alright, and it gets you even more confident, I'm sure.
Of course. I need this.
What are you hoping to do in your trip to Lisbon as well? Obviously, you've got to rehearse, perform it live, hopefully make the final. Is there anything you have in mind ahead of Lisbon? Anything you want to check out?
I want to check out a lot of places, but they said that we are going to a lot of excursions. But the main thing that I want to do, I want to make a film or a movie in Lisbon. I want to make my video clip because I'm making new songs, so I think that we will do a lot of things there.
And obviously, with Eurovision as well, it must be such a fantastic promotion for your name, because we've got over 200 million people that will hear your song in the semi-finals. Wow. I know, it's crazy. And Australia.
It's really crazy, because I was thinking the same, because if in Lithuania, you are free to go on that stage, and just 2 million people are watching. There was thinking 200 million people, and I was like, what?
It's just a number. It's just a number,
but you should be concentrated on that song and on that particular, thing, what you're doing on that stage. But this is really a great opportunity for me as a young singer. For me, it's
Eva, thank you very much for your time on ESCplus. Enjoy the party tonight, and good luck in Lisbon.
I know I'll never forget that day, the first time we met. We've come a long way since then, and I would do it all again. From your very first smile, I knew that I when you know you never wanna let go. These are the reasons I want you to know. Oh, you make this place feel like home. These are the reasons I can't let you go. Oh, let's sing this song that we wrote when we're old. When we're old. No matter what comes our way, I feel like you're here to stay. You were there right from the start and let me inside your heart. After all this time, I hear the sound of goodbye, and if you leave, I would. These are the reasons I want you to know. Oh, you make this place feel like home. These are the reasons I can't let you go. Oh, let's sing the song that we wrote when we're old. When we're old. Right from our very first kiss, I knew it'll end up like this. I'm not afraid to grow old if I have your hand to hold.
How are you today? I mean, what an event this is.
Yeah, it's great. I'm just doing great. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Quite excited because there's only just a few weeks to go until the big event, and for you, this is a brilliant opportunity.
Yeah, this especially being here in London, this is an amazing city. I'm going to be living here for the next 4 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to an audition for the Royal Academy of Music, and after EUROjam, I'm going to be there on a scholarship.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
So you got it all planned out then?
Yeah, really. You know, it depends on how this goes. It might get crazy if people want to hear some more music after the Eurovision. Gonna have to just keep at it. But probably just going to be doing it here from London.
Well, I'm a big fan of your song.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I am. I really do enjoy
Thank you
it.
so much.
Because I mean, Iceland. I mean, you've had some good entries in the last few years. I mean, 2009, 99, you guys came second. And this song, I think, is a very good one out the lot. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, let's be honest, some of the smaller countries, people forget them, you know, at Eurovision. But when it comes to a very memorable song like yourself, it helps you get out there and show your music to the 200 million people.
Thank you so much.
It's alright, don't worry.
Really, it's such a... It hits me right where I live.
Oh, no.
As I just said, really, it means a lot.
It's getting a bit warm in here. Obviously, you're going to be in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Obviously, your aim would be to make the grand final.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for you, it's a bit hectic, isn't it, compared to the big 6 countries that are in the grand final, because you've got a bit more rehearsals to do,
Yeah.
a bit more work.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's like doing the thing twice more often.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the semi-final or semi-final or grand final. It's all just going to be a huge party, and it's going to be great.
I mean, what do you think of the amount of people that will be watching? Do you let that slip into your mind, or do you think no, that I'm here for the audience, let me do my thing, and then I'll be happy?
The reason why it doesn't bother me that much is because in real life, you know, when you're performing, you have audience, and for me, it's better to have like a fewer audience. It gets more personal. And now it helps a lot. You know, you got 250 million people cramped inside a camera like this, and the trick is just to, and it makes it more personal for me, and I love that, and it makes it easier for me to convey emotions, and you know, the atmosphere in Lisbon area, in the arena, it's going to be lit always. It's going to be crazy. So that's like their loving support. Me feeding off that and giving up to the camera and hopefully receiving love and support from them.
And you'll be used to the cameras at Eurovision, because I mean, I'd imagine with your staging there'll be a few cameras to focus on during your 3-minute performance.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the thing. I was quite new to this when I was doing the thing in Iceland, the competition there, and now it's been brushing up, you know, how to sing to the camera, things like that.
And obviously, I just thought I'd ask because I'm an England football fan.
Oh, really?
Are you an Icelandic football fan?
I am.
I mean, I thought I was never going to mention it, but 2 years ago, you beat us in Europe and you stole Europe. I just thought I'd mention that because I've always wanted to meet an Icelandic man to talk about it.
It's one of the best days of my life, really. I'm a huge football fan. I'm a huge sports fan. People in Iceland are just, you know, the Icelandic handball team and the Iceland football team are like the main huge football teams, the sport teams. And when we beat England, because I'm a huge, we watch English football. It's like we don't even watch our football as much as we watch English football. And I'm an Arsenal fan.
Are you an Arsenal fan? No, I'm a Man United fan.
My grandfather was a Man United. It's like the second team. I loved Giggs when I was younger. I loved Cristiano Ronaldo as well.
We miss him at United.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish he would return. You know.
Yeah.
Because,
one day maybe.
Yeah, one day, because he can still, you know, it would be a great story ever. Going to Real Madrid from Man United, and then going back as this huge king.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was a really good day. And you know, that game was. Is a game that most Icelanders are going to remember, and we're not seeing each other in the World Cup, so
no, maybe you never know.
Yeah, maybe
the
knockouts. Maybe a rematch. Let's see how
we need to get our revenge.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet. Hey, who knows? You know, Iceland did well in Euros 2016, and yourself and Iceland could do it again at the Eurovision.
Absolutely. That's the main goal with this. I think personally, the main goal for me, besides getting into the final, grand final, is just to be on the stage, spread the message that's in the song, and you know, give out love and compassion. And as the song says, you know, we've got a choice how we treat people, and you never know wherever you come from. You always have pain. You never know. You never know who the real person is. And that's why it's so important to be kind and to spread out compassion and love.
And you're only 19 as well. I mean, you're such a lovely person.
Thank you.
Know, at your age, I mean, when I was growing up at that age, it was. You would have a few that would be a bit funny with you and all that, but you know, you're such a sensible lad.
Thank you. I mean, you just saying that like proves that you're a really nice person as well. So thank you so much.
It's all right. Anyway, you've got my vote for Eurovision anyway.
This guy really, it's the best interview.
Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Now you've got a busy schedule tonight. Just quickly, your thoughts on the London Eurovision party.
It's going to be great, and I just did the sound check earlier.
Oh right, how was that?
The venue is just beautiful. It's like a Victorian vibe going on. It's going to be fully crowded, and it's going to be a real party.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, you'll probably be there quite a lot now since you'll be living in London.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Good luck in Lisbon, and give me a high five.
Yeah, give you a hug. Oh, God.
All the faces you see on your way have a story they could tell. Tiny traces of life's joy and sorrow. Why can't we treat each other well? We all have a choice we can make. There's always a choice we can make to help and to heal in different ways. Too many are dying in vain. Together we could ease the pain. If somehow we could ease the pain. In every single language, there's a word for love and for blame. Different voices, cultures and people and places. Inside, we're all the same. You're choice we can make. There's always a choice we can make to help and to heal in different ways. Too many are dying in vain. Together we can ease our pain. If somehow we could ease the pain. We only got each other now. Don't walk away and play pretend. It might as well be you who's suffering tonight. We all have a choice we can make. There's always a choice we can make to help and to heal in different ways. Somehow we could ease the pain. Together we could make a change. Jag älskar dig så mycket! Tack för mig!
Vanya, welcome to London for the London Eurovision party. Is this your first time in the UK?
First time in the UK.
And obviously you represent Montenegro at the Eurovision Song Contest. I mean, how does that feel to represent your country?
Well, it feels great. As a kid, I wanted to be football, to have an opportunity to represent my country. In football, I didn't succeed to do that, but here's the compensation for it all. Now I'm a representative of Montenegro. Not on a football field, but even better, in the music.
I do love football, so I've got to ask, who is your football team? Who do you support?
I support Barcelona for the best, but from England to Liverpool.
Liverpool, it was a good result, wasn't it? Last night, it was a great result. Absolutely thrashed them. Obviously, ahead of the London Eurovision party, you're going to get quite a nice atmosphere in the Café de Paris. Doing this tour as well, for you, it must be a privilege to get your song out there even before the big event.
Yeah, of course. That was the main reason we came here. You know, to feel the audience, to feel the other guys, and just to see what it looked like. Actually, you know what? Because I didn't have still opportunity. I'm singing in Montenegrin, you know, so I didn't have an opportunity to see what is the reaction of the people who don't understand what actually the guys who can only to feel emotion, not to understand, but to feel even better. we had some nice comments online, but online is not like in person. So this is the first stop for that.
And obviously, last year Portugal won in their language.
Yeah.
Ukraine the year before in their language. So it's all in Eurovision these days. Any language has got a great chance. So it's not all about singing in English anymore.
Yeah, of course. That was my main idea. If the song is a mixture of arrangement, music, and the lyrics. If you're coming from your country to represent your culture, musical heritage, and everything, you can bypass the language, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you. As a kid, I was listening a lot of Italian music and the Spanish too, and I never wanted to translate it, but I listened to it very much. If I only wanted to translate some song really means something, I want to know what its lyrics about. But there are a lot of songs that I don't know words they're saying, but I'm enjoying them. And still, so that was my main idea when I was composing the English.
And with this being, when you turn up at Eurovision, you're only going to be performing one song. So does that feel a bit weird, just playing the same song and the only song during the Eurovision Song Contest?
Absolutely weird. Absolutely weird, because we are doing all this just for one song.
Yeah.
For whole my career, the shortest concerts were like half an hour, 45 minutes, but never one song. You go with a band, you play, because there's some routine, some dynamics in all of that. You enter with one song, then the other. It's like a movie. It's a show, of course. It has its own meaning, but you can't make plans with one song.
No.
It's just that song and that's it. That's it. It's simple as that. So it's a little bit weird, but it's not bad.
How's the staging prep going? Because obviously that's one of the big things in Eurovision these days. I presume you've worked on that quite a lot in the last few weeks.
Yeah, but I haven't. I haven't, because I said to our choreographer, okay, that I can dance. For whole my life I was playing guitar on the concerts. I'm with the guitar, or I'm jumping around. Maybe sometimes on the piano, and all the choreography the girls should do, because we're having a 4 back vocals on stage too. So they will perform. We have a really simple and beautiful choreography, and it will be really powerful in live. They're really good vocals, so that was the main idea. This song is not a spectacle, it's a pure emotion, so we have to deliver it on that way.
And before we finish off, can I just say I'm loving the trousers. I know it's
really?
a strange compliment,
Really?
but it's different compared to just black trousers
Really?
from Primark anyway.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the London Eurovision party tonight, and enjoy Lisbon.
Palo inje po nama, ledi krv u žilama, pa ti srce steglo baš, te brzo zaboravljaš. Drhti ljubav kao prut usred ljeta zamrznut. Drhtim i ja, drhtim vas, od kada mi nema nas. Žaba jorgan tijelo krije, promaja kroz dušu bije. Bogu dane otima najskuplja mu igračka.
Jessica and Jennifer representing San Marino, which is the second time I had to get that right. So apologies about that, ladies. Welcome to London. Is it your first time?
Hi, thank you for having us. For me, it's the second time here in London, and I love it. I'm the first time here, so I'm really excited about everything.
Have you enjoyed your London experience so far?
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to enjoy it even more, like doing some sightseeing if I have the time, and maybe even some shopping. People told me that's the most important thing you should do in London, so.
You okay? Oh, it's alright, don't worry, there was a camera malfunction, it's alright, no problem. Obviously, Eurovision, what an amazing gig that this will be for you to come next month. How do you feel about it? Do you think about the audience members at all? Because there's going to be 200 million people at least watching you out there.
Yeah, I love that about Eurovision because it's so many people watch it. It's been like my dream since I was a kid. When I started singing when I was 6 years old, I was like, I want to be on that stage. I'll do my best to be on that stage. And being here is like, yeah, I'm living the dream, and I want to enjoy it.
Fantastic. And you and yourself?
Yeah, I've been always a fan of Eurovision. I've been watching it since I was a little girl, and it was always like a family thing we would do, like turning on the TV and then everyone sitting in front of the TV and watching, so who's going to win this year? And yeah, so it's a wonderful experience for me, and it's always been a dream. Of course, I think some singers who would say that Eurovision isn't a big thing, I think they would lie, because secretly everyone dreams about it. I think about it, yeah.
Now, obviously, you two being a duo, what's it like touring together? Is there any little problems here and there where you just like, stop putting the clothes all over the floor or something like that?
Actually, no, we don't have any problems. It's like so much fun. We're laughing the whole time, and we're just enjoying ourselves. And I think it's even more fun because we're together. If I think about the fact that we would have to spend the day that we had off in Madeira alone, walking around Madeira, it would be so boring. But with her, you have like always something funny and always something to laugh about. Same here, same here.
And what's quite nice for you two is that obviously you're not alone out there on the stage.
Exactly, we can support each other. It's what we were saying, in fact. Yeah, we're like she's like fire and I'm like rain. Yeah. That's very good.
And will there be fire and rain on the night?
Yeah, why not? Maybe.
We'll have to talk to the studio people, I'd imagine.
Maybe. Yeah, but no, we're like balancing each other, so it's really nice.
Is there any other pre-parties you're heading to before Eurovision after London, or is this the last one before it?
No, we still have Israel.
Israel, yes.
We're going to Amsterdam and Madrid as well.
Oh, very nice. And obviously doing all that travelling as well as being at Eurovision, it's great to promote yourselves as well.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to meet you, to meet the fans out there, and to share our song and message to as many people as possible, because that's what we want, and to enjoy it in the meantime.
Absolutely, and obviously flying the colours when you're in Lisbon. That's quite. Does that feel at all pressured at all on your shoulders, representing your country?
I think it should always be like an experience, and then you have to do your utmost, do your best, and then leave it in God's hands or the universe's hands and the public and the jury, because if you do your best, then there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. So, and obviously a question I've asked a few of the other artists is, you're going out there on the stage just to play one song. Does that feel a bit weird that it's just the one song when you go out there? Because surely after that song is finished, you want to probably stay out there and like, let me sing the whole collection or something like that. Does that at all feel weird?
I don't think so. Like we've been used to through 1 in 360, like singing only one song.
Yeah.
Okay, Jessica not. She had like backings and everything where it was
on the
everywhere. But I don't think so. It's better to do just one song and do your best and present it with your heart than doing a lot of songs and just like that. So I think this is the best option you could get.
And have you been for your sound check at Café de Paris yet?
Yes.
How are you finding the venue?
Ooh, it's an amazing place.
Such a royal place. I feel like the Queen would eat dinner somewhere there or something like that, because it's just so, I don't know, the atmosphere is just so royal. It feels so high if I'm like in there, and everything is so beautiful.
Hey, you never know, the Queen might be there tonight. You never know. Probably an off chance, but you never know.
So please, Queen Elizabeth,
if you're watching. Well, I think that's all the questions I have, but can I just say thank you very much for your time for ESCplus, and good luck ahead of Lisbon next month.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bullied from the moment we were born, we were always on our own. No one ever said we should be proud or embrace the fact we're standing out. For too long we just played along, always putting up a show. But that was then, look at us now. All we want is for them to know we are who we are, and who we are is who we wanna be. We don't have to listen, 'cause all that counts is you and me. And we're rising where we fall. In the middle of the storm, we're standing tall. Standing tall. And if they tell us why we're wrong, then the love in our hearts will keep us strong. Listen up, it's me, Jenny B. What you get is what you see, and that's for Jess over here, she's a special VIP. So you better listen carefully. If they're dissing you on Twitter, don't get sad, don't be better, don't give up and be a quitter. Show them you're better. Hell no, if I say so, get in the car, rev it up and be a star, 'cause we know exactly who we are. Give it to them, Jess. We are who we are, and who we are is who we wanna be. We don't have to listen, 'cause all that counts is you and me. And we'll be rising where we fall. We gotta get dusting ourselves off. In the middle of the
Rasmussen, how do you feel ahead of one of the biggest song contests, the biggest song contest in the world?
I'm excited. I'm excited. Very excited to participate in this extremely huge and big celebration of music and singing. And you can't wait.
I mean, obviously Denmark won the song contest back in 2013.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that long ago. Do you remember the events of when your country hosted it in 2014?
Yeah. You know, I remember watching it and hearing about it all the time because it was such a big event.
Obviously, ahead of the big event. I mean, this is what an opportunity this is. You have over 200 million people watching you. No pressure. But obviously, this is what performers like yourself want. You know, to grab that attention.
Definitely. But I'm also performing very much try to take care of the audience because they're live, they're here.
Yeah.
So of course, also there's a lot of viewers around in the rooms, and that's a new thing I have to also put in mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to performing shows around Denmark, and that's communication from the stage and the audience. So that's definitely something I'm gonna do in Lisbon also, but also with this new take on, also have in mind that there's a lot of people out there, and that it's a TV production.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, you're here for the London Eurovision party. Is this your first time in London?
No, definitely not. Before I got kids, me and my wife spent our summer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because we both studied theater. So
best place for it.
Exactly. So we just, was here a week every summer and packing the day with theater and music.
Obviously, you obviously got a busy schedule, so I won't be too long. But obviously, you won the national selection as well. For the country to vote for you as well, that means as well as representing them at Eurovision, it must be very nice to have that support out there.
Yeah, that was crazy. So nice, to think your song is great, to love your song, and then performing it and seeing the excitement in the audience too. And then when you announce it, when you see everybody just celebrating the song. And I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
That's the people disagreeing with the selection. Of course, there is people disagreeing, but I've had so much support.
And just final, before we go, I'm loving the beard. I just wanted to point that out. How long did it take to grow?
I'm getting shaved sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just go to the barber and they just fix it up.
Yeah.
But actually, it's been growing since I went out of high school or something like that. Just bigger, then off for some parts and then bigger. So I've always had beard some kind of way.
Well, Rasmussen, I'm very jealous because I can't even grow anything on my face. So anyway, thank you very much for your time on ESCplus, and good luck in Lisbon.
Thank you very much.
Ships in the making, bound for a distant shore, a world for the taking, men gone forevermore, boarding and setting sail, yet victory won't prevail. Oh, freeze the arrow in the air, make your mark and leave it hanging there. Be the first to turn around, take the leap and land on higher ground. Call it surrender, still won't feel like defeat. Men laying down their swords, each of their own accord. Oh, freeze the arrow in the air, make your mark and leave it hanging there. Be the first to turn around, take the leap to land on higher ground. Raise the banner to the sky, face the fear and hold your head up high. Take the leap like you were bound for higher ground. Freeze the arrow in the air, make your mark and leave it hanging there. Freeze the arrow in the air, make your mark and leave it hanging there. Be the first to turn around, take the leap and land on higher ground. Be the first to turn around, take the leap and land on higher
Michael, it's so close now. You must be excited.
I am very excited also to be here today. From London, not many fans of the Eurovision. It's going to be good.
Is it your first time in London?
No, I think I've been here like 7 or 8 times or something like that.
Obviously, coming to London to play your song and a few other songs perhaps ahead of tonight, it must be quite nice to have that warm-up event happening just to remind people what kind of music you perform.
Totally. It's very nice, as you say, to kind of warm up, and I also have shows in Amsterdam and in Greece, so that's going to be good too, and I think it's good to kind of like get into the feeling, and I'm looking forward to it.
Just thought I'd ask you this.
Are you going to ask something about Ed Sheeran now? Or?
No, I was actually going to ask you about another performer. Have you ever heard of Simply Red?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's my father.
No,
it's
yeah,
not.
I was going to say, you tricked me then, but you look just like him.
I know, I've heard it's either Ed Sheeran or it's singer of Simply Red. What's his name again?
Simply Red. Oh, I can't remember his actual name.
Asking a question.
I know. Very poor, I know. Funny enough, I'm a United fan. He supports United. You think I would know?
You're a
that?
United fan?
I am, yeah.
Okay. What do you think about the Liverpool one yesterday?
That was a good game, wasn't it? Who's your team?
It's Eintracht Frankfurt.
Oh yeah,
you know
Frankfurt. Yeah. They hosted one of the World Cup games, didn't they, in 2006?
Yeah. It's doing pretty good right now. It's like 5th, I think, at the moment in Germany.
That's really good.
It is. Yeah. Might go into Champions League if it's going very good. But
might have you next season.
Might.
Yeah. So back to the subject. Tell us a bit more about your song. What's it all about for any of those who hasn't listened to it yet?
It's a song that I wrote for about my father, just the loss of him 13 years ago. And therefore a very personal and emotional song. I just hope that people will feel what I feel on stage.
Michael, thank you very much for your time. I know you've got a busy schedule, and thank you for being on ESCplus.
Thank you.
I'm a dreamer, a make-believer. I was told that you were true. I love the silence and the clear horizon, and I got that all from you. Every now and then I'm drawn to places where I hear your voice or see your face, and every little thought will lead me right back to you. I was born from one love of two hearts. We were 3 kids and a loving mom. said I had a one life and a true heart. I tried my best and I came so far, but you will never know, 'cause you let me walk this road alone. My childhood hero will always be you, and no one else comes close. I thought you'd lead me when life's misleading. That's when I miss you most. Every now and then I'm drawn to places where I hear your voice or see your face, and every little thought will lead me right back to you. I was born from one love of two hearts. We were three kids and a loving mom. You made this place home, a shelter from the storm. You said I had a one life and a true heart. I tried my best and I came so far, but you will never know, 'cause you let me walk this road alone. Whoa. You let me walk this road alone.
Wow, what a packed show we've had here on EUROjam. Thank you very much for listening on Callan 105 FM. You've been listening to Jamie Davis. If you did miss parts of the show or miss the whole show and you've just tuned in, it's okay. I'll let you off just this once, eh? You can, of course, find the show again on ESCplus's YouTube channel, and you can listen again on callanfm.com. We're back on Wednesday, May the 2nd, the last show before I head out to Lisbon for the 63rd Eurovision Song Contest. Same time, same place, 6 o'clock till 7, May the 2nd on Wednesday. See you then.
Callan FM.